Hey, good news today. Alzheimer's, scary disease. I'm an older person now. Mature people do not like the word Alzheimer. Very bad. Good news is that we might have a significant treatment for it. Time will tell, but basically what happened is a group up at MIT put together a little test, basically a flashing light. Who knew flashing red light would work? But the flashing red light they used on a couple of mice that had been genetically altered to basically have the same chemistry in the brain as Alzheimer's. And what they found was that just by flashing a light at 40 hertz, which is basically 40 cycles per minute, these mice reacted very differently after the test. In fact, they were able to perform to a much higher level. They went through the mazes, they remembered different things. And the amazing part is at the end of the test, it turned out that some of the chemistry in the brains of these altered mice had been repaired. Phenomenal stuff. Not even a drug. This is the kind of stuff, that could turn around this kind of thing so that, Alzheimer's might not be the scary disease it was at one time. This is brought to you by Nailflex. We'd like to introduce a very cool soap dish we designed. This is designed to hold your razors, among other things. There is nothing more frustrating than having those little throwaway razors fall in the shower when you're trying to pop them up. Man, I hate that. Well, guess what? The solution is our soap and razor dish. As you can see, the butterfly-shaped soap dish is the perfect organizer in the shower. It also works great on the lavatory or any sink. Go to thenailflex.com and order yours. Now we're currently 3D printing some limited versions of these. No more drop razors. This is the perfect way to keep your shower and vanities without clutter. Don't wait. Jump on thenailflex.com and get your limited edition 3D printed just for you. All this is on the website we have. It's a news story. We try to put on news stories about especially medical developments like cures or at least treatments for Alzheimer's. Jump on to thenailflex.com. Shoot on there and take a look at our news stories for the different types of cures and types of developments they're doing. We also have a little section that you can look at. It's a website to look at new products. If you find a new product you like, use the link, jump on there. If you use our link, we get credit for it. Love to have you do it. Now, the two scientists that came up with this test formed a company called Cognito Therapeutics. They have now received FDA approval, and what they're going to do is they're going to create a device and test it. That's what it's FDA emergency approval so that they can test this device on humans. But the cool part about this is that essentially it's going to be a pair of glasses that are opaque, that will flash, and earbuds. Pretty cool stuff. We'll see exactly what the end result is, but they're just starting to test it, literally just this last month. You can go onto their website. You can jump onto Cognito Therapeutics and see if you can, keep track of what's going on. They'll send you some information on it. But I have to tell you, it's pretty exciting stuff. Anything that would make a dent and try to cure things like Alzheimer's. I mean, I can tell you that over the last few years, we have thrown a lot of different drugs that did work on animals and mice and did not work on people. It's very disappointing. And the key here is that no matter what happens or what you have to get tested for in life, always make sure that you get as many tests as you can. Always make sure you do as much research as you can into the following, disease or whatever it happens to be. And get a second and third opinion. Holistic medicine is great stuff. You can find things that actually do work. The problem with holistic medicine is that everything that's natural is not necessarily good for you. Arsenic's naturally occurring. So keep that in mind. Like always, Steve Schultz, thanks for listening.